Coming up, the Terriers dominate on the diamond and on the water, and the class of 2026 has tossed their caps. It's all next on the season's final episode of BU Terriers Unleashed. The BU women's rowing program won its third straight Patriot League title in dominating fashion. Preparation was key to the Terriers' success.
It's a lot of hard work, and it's a lot of accountability on their part, focusing on not just the training but the recovery aspect. It just means a lot to watch them go from start to finish and have something that's a reflection of the hard work that they put in.
We talk a lot about how the program's in this stage of growth, and we're constantly trying to take steps forward, and I think one of those is setting a standard and, being able to go into a Patriot League and think we've got this, we've done it before, and have that confidence. The girls did an amazing job across the entire board. We put in a ton of effort, and it was really cool to see that pay off.
This past season has absolutely been by far the best season I've ever had on this team. I've had such a wonderful time these past 4 years, cheering on my teammates, supporting my teammates from the sidelines as we enter championship season. So now being able to be a part of that squad and be a part of the fours group and actually getting out there and racing has been surreal.
The Terriers swept the finals, earning 4 gold medals to finish with 319.5 points, well clear of the second place finishers.
Your heart's always in your throat a little bit with rowing. By the time we got to the varsity 8, we knew that the way the results had played out, that it was going to be a win as a team, but they did exactly what they were trained to do. They focused, even though they were behind at the 500-meter mark. They kicked it into high gear and they won the middle 1,000.
I was in the 2v8 last season, so it was really exciting for me, and I knew stepping into it, how can I add to this boat and make it move even faster? And something amazing happening within that boat at the moment that feels really special is there's this layer of trust, and in the beginning of the race, it was actually quite close. We were all across from each other, and of course people are going to give it their absolute all, and that was where that trust comes into play, and knowing that we can keep going, we can power through.
We were down off the start, but our goal from the beginning was to stay internal and keep our head in the shell. The fact that we were able to be unfazed and just be excited and trust the speed that we can build throughout the piece. And then we pulled ahead off the 500 and we were cruising to the line. It was so much fun.
BU's 1v8 earned Boat of the Year honors for the 3rd straight year.
This combination has just been pretty special. And so it's something that they've been able to, over time, just kind of feel their rhythm, even though this is the 2nd race that they've had together as a crew. Their first time coming down the course was the heat at Eastern Sprints. Before that, this was a completely different configuration.
I think there's a certain pressure and expectation that comes with being in the 1v8. There's no shortcuts, there's nothing simple or easy about it. Just people are grinding and people are doing everything they can to make this program succeed.
Boston University strokes away from doing it again. The Terriers once again proving they are the top dogs in the Patriot League. They sweep the races here at these championships.
It's cool to have 8 races, 8 wins across the board, including the heats and the finals. Everyone coming home with gold medals around their necks. To be able to hoist that trophy again, it's special.
Personally, when I finished that race, I felt like I could finally be okay, we've done it, and gave everyone's came off the water and giving each other hugs, and it was a really nice moment.
Coach Doldren had won Coach of the Year the past 2 seasons. This year, the entire coaching staff was recognized.
We've got a lot of support from the strength and conditioning coaches, from our assistant coaches who are just absolutely phenomenal, to our academic support, to our mental performance coaches. Everyone plays a part.
It's amazing to have that type of support and to really be able to trust it. Not only on the water, but how the team is maturing. You just can owe that so hugely to the coaches and their vision for the team.
1, 2, be a crowd!
We've got a culture here where every crew matters, every person matters. It really comes down to a collective we want to do this for the program because it's what we value. It's what drives us, is making BU better and better every day.
I think our success is so contingent on just how much we love each other and love the sport, and our team culture has grown so much over the past few years, and it's been such a pleasure to be able to be a part of that.
BU wins this race for the second consecutive year.
Up next, the BU softball team took advantage of some home cooking this spring. The Terriers hosted the Patriot League Championship and then hoisted their 4th straight title in front of the home crowd. Those highlights are next. After winning their 3rd Patriot League championship in 2025, the top-seeded Terriers were the team to beat at this year's tournament.
I think we've sat at the top and had a target in our back for a while now, but I don't think we approach it any differently. I think we still have that underdog mentality. They're not all from Boston, but when you come to Boston and you put Boston on your chest, you become Boston, right? So they're always going to be chippy, they're always going to be tough. I felt like for us, pressure is always going to be there regardless of the series, regardless of the games. You just have to learn to work in pressure.
I think this was one of the most special teams, mainly because we just had fun with it. I think we had such a young presence and we brought joy every single day.
You can even see by our dugout celebrations, everyone just loves each other so much and they always make me laugh, and so I think that extra joy on the field and being able to smile all the time with your teammates just makes the game lighter, makes it funner, and makes you play looser.
I think it was just not making any moment too big, and even if we got to big moments, I know my teammates have my back, so if I don't produce a run, someone else is going to do it for me. So I knew I would have a little bit of pressure, but my teammates around me were able to really help me out.
After falling behind in the tournament opener, BU stormed back and took Game 1 from Lafayette.
This pitch is lasered in the left, and it's off the glove, and it goes over the wall.
I genuinely did not believe we were going to lose that game at any point because offensively, I know that we are a step above. So we were just waiting our turn. I am all about on-base percentage. Get on base and something will happen.
I think we were ready going into that weekend and we felt really confident.
In the semifinals, the Terriers met up with Army, and senior ace Casey Ricard was ready for the challenge.
I think it was just trusting myself, being able to spin it past them instead of trying to throw it past them. I think just being able to go out and have a new approach to them and being able to spin it as much as I could was my game plan.
We've been able to rely on her all season. One great thing about Casey is pressure makes her succeed even more.
Casey threw against Army 4 times this year, right? She threw every game in their series. So to come back and face the same lineup and to still find ways to execute and get them out, to me, she rose to the occasion, but not only that, she got better. That's a gifted player.
Whenever she pitches, it's an easy day in the office. I think that she brings a special fire that, is kind of a once-in-a-lifetime type of player, and I'm so happy I got to spend all 4 years with her.
I think there was some great defensive plays against Army. I think that's really what it came down to, was our defensive plays. So I'm glad I was able to contribute to our team.
Doherty gliding, and she makes the striding catch.
Maddie Kupel in the last inning had a great catch, and then Brooke took away a single and ended the game on that. So I think it's just really cool to be able to contribute in that way.
Kupel with the backhanded snag.
Ricard was dominating on the mound. She set a school record for career strikeouts, and the 3-1 win over the Black Knights would send the Terriers to the finals for the 10th consecutive time.
Snagging play by Depies, and the Terriers are heading back to the championship game.
That was one of those games where you need your pitcher to hold on, you need your defense to hold on. That's ultimately what's going to get you the win.
Only Colgate stood in the way of a 4th straight Patriot League title. The Terriers struck early, and Ricard took over on the hill.
Doherty puts a charge into this one. Martin looks up, and it's gone! Kylie Doherty with a solo homer, second batter in the game.
Going into Colgate's game, it was simplifying a little bit more and just hitting the ball hard where it's pitched.
This has been our best offensive season in my time here. When you score in the first inning, that is a punch, right? Because what does it do? Our dugout erupts and roars, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, we can hold it down because we know we have the best pitcher in the conference.
I think after the second inning, once I settled in, I realized that I was spinning the ball, I felt good, and we put up a run in the first inning, so that always helps.
With the bases loaded in the fourth inning, slugger Kylie Doherty put the game out of reach.
Kylie Doherty saving her best for last, and she busts this game wide open.
I think that one especially is one that I'm not necessarily trying to hit out, you're just trying to hit it hard somewhere. And I knew that if I hit it hard somewhere, at least a couple runs score. So going into that at bat, it was making hard contact, but it's always a win when it goes out of the park.
I'm so proud of her this year for, stepping up big, and it was just awesome for it to come full circle for the Grand Slam and the championship game.
I felt confident in our team to be able to get it done, and then when Kylie hit the Grand Slam, I was like, that was the icing on the cake. I just had to go out and finish a couple more outs, so I think that was the real turning point for me.
Here's the pitch. Rolled over to third, grabbed by Kupal, over to first, and the Terriers win it for a fourth straight season.
A convincing 12-1 run rule victory, a fourth consecutive Patriot League championship, and a tournament MVP award for Ricard. It was the first senior class in program history to hoist a conference trophy all 4 years.
Coming in my freshman year, the first thing I said to coaches, I want to win 4 championships, I want to get 4 rings. So I think just finishing the job was so special.
The 4P is something we haven't been able to do. But you look at someone like Casey, who realistically is the best pitcher to ever come through this program. You look at Brooke, who's probably the best second baseman to ever come through this program. You want them to have one more week together. So I think for me, it's almost like you look back almost in awe a little bit of what they've done, and just really grateful that they chose to come here and play for me.
Our class, we just have a lot of fun together. I think we love each other so much, and it's just a representation of that. Like, we always want to be at the field, we always want to practice together, be around each other even outside of softball, and I think that just carries on to the field.
It starts from the top. Coach has been great all 4 years, and that's exactly what I wanted throughout my college career, and I'm just so happy that I made the decision to come to BU.
Up next, we put our oars back in the water and meet a senior lightweight rower who reflects on the program and her time at BU.
Hi, I'm Malcolm Dahlgren, Director of Women's Rowing at BU, and I'm here with Caroline Burchette, a senior with Women's Lightweight Rowing. Caroline, how you been?
Good, how are you?
Awesome, doing great, doing great. So you've medaled at the Head of the Charles, you've medaled at IRAs. What's been your favorite BU rowing experience and why?
I would have to say Head of the Charles, even though it would be hard to choose just one. The city of Boston does a great job of bringing together that excitement, and our boathouse being the starting line, and just there's so much energy and spirit around that weekend. Just a lot of energy, a lot of cheering, and it's fun to rip it down on our home course.
Are there any either current student athletes, any alums that you really thought helped kind of guide you and shape you in the rower you are today?
I think that Zoe Goodness definitely took me under her wing my freshman year. We had kind of a similar experience, both being spare at IRA's freshman year, but then continuing to improve and get faster throughout the 4 years. But I would also say that Macy Rickman I look up to a lot. She was a great leader on our team and just held herself very poised in everything that she did, both inside and outside of the boat. And she was never a very loud leader, but her presence was always very known.
So building off those leaders from the past, you're a leader now. How do you feel about that legacy that you're leaving for the younger student athletes here?
I think that finding ways to be confident in myself, both as a leader and a rower, has developed a lot over the last 4 years at BU. I feel like bringing together more people on the team and making sure that everyone feels included, whether you're in the 8, the 4, the double, spare, just the more people that feel like they're able to be involved. Even if you're not the loudest, your voice is still very much heard on this team.
BU Lightweights, I'm a big fan, and your team has achieved extraordinary success. They're always in the mix, finishing at the top, whether it's at Eastern Sprints or IRAs. How do you guys do that year after year? What do you think is the secret to your success?
I would say it's definitely how much we just enjoy spending time with each other. It's never a dread to go to practice, even if there's a hard workout. Really just reconvening each year, whether it's a win or a loss, even throughout the season, the team does a really good job of coming together, vibes high, energy high, and just putting in that work day to day.
So you just graduated, congratulations.
Thank you.
And you know, you now leave behind a legacy. What do you think that legacy is?
That legacy, I hope, would be that you don't have to come in the fastest, you don't have to come in the strongest, and just trust in the process and show up every day and see what you can get out of your experience, because it goes by really fast. But I think just embracing the team culture and the vibes and the speed that is at this boathouse.
We've got a great office here too in DeWolf. How do you like rowing out of this place every day?
The boathouse has been my favorite place, I feel like, since I stepped on campus, whether it's the team room and I'm spending many hours doing work there pre or post practice, or the balcony where I'm pulling out a berg to go do some solo minutes and just like cheering on for each other, like whether one team's launching and one team's docking. I think the boathouse is a great place where you just get to spend time with the people that you like and go fast.
Now that you've graduated, you're officially an alumnus of the program, of the school. What's your plans?
I actually start grad school at University of Wisconsin-Madison in the integrated program of nutrition and dietetics. I'll do a year of classes, and then starting in this fall, do my dietetic internship so I can sit to become a registered dietitian August of 2027.
Thank you so much, Caroline, for coming in to chat with me today, and congrats on all your success. It's been awesome to watch you achieve as much as you have.
Thanks for having me.
Coming up, the men's rowing program had a promising spring and continues to build on its winning culture. We'll find out more when BU Terriers Unleashed continues. The BU men's rowing program kicked off the spring season with a mission to improve on last year's results.
The team's gotten better. We attribute that to just the guys coming and working hard over the summer, a really good freshman class in terms of, have a lot of energy. They want to see the team do well. They want to put BU on the map. So we've got these two groups. We've got this upperclassmen group that was not satisfied with the results from last year, but we've got 11 seniors on the team this year that just from top to bottom have just been really great individuals, just working hard, care about the program, but just taking a hard look at just how we could get better, how we could improve.
Last year wasn't our best final. It's really easy to take that defeat and just, sort of absorb it and let that become who you are. And we as a team did a really good job in turning that around. Time outside of the boathouse, after hours, just getting a lot of volume in, a lot of minutes, a lot of meters on the erg, and rowing just as a team behind the scenes is really like what embodies who we are as a team now.
Yeah, it's very exciting, and being one of two women on an all-male team is also a very interesting position to be in. It's very much like having just a lot of brothers around me, just very supportive, fun group of guys. We always just want the best for each other, and as the coxswain, you're the one who's trying to make the boat go faster. I really like just being in a fast boat, and just that was very exciting for me, and being able to sort of just lead and you have that specific position was just really awesome.
The team was competitive, stacking up wins against solid opponents and bringing home hardware.
I was in the varsity for the spring season, and we've had some great races. Just in terms of results, we've been half a second off of NU and Dartmouth, but also managed to beat Syracuse in the Conlan Cup. Those are some great results and great speeds. The Eastern sprints were pretty good results as well. This year has been another great step from my freshman and sophomore year.
The biggest thing I'm proud of was getting back the Conlan Cup, which is our Syracuse duel. For me, that was a really emotional moment. It was just a good signal to illustrate that we are actually doing the right thing and we are moving in the right direction as a program. When we got that dual win over them, it was an indicator that all of the work we're putting in is actually achieving fruition.
So that was a phenomenal race. We sort of approached it just going in wanting to just prove it, and we had nothing to lose, which I think is sort of the mindset that the boats had all year, is that there's nothing to lose and everything to gain. And being able to just have a little bit more edge to ourselves and a little bit, our coach likes to say swagger, but a little bit of confidence about us, and able just to know that we've been building speed throughout the season, and we've been able to see it in previous results, and this was really the chance to prove it.
It was a big win for us. And I think also too, the guys felt really confident going into that. I was really proud of them.
For men's rowing, winning all starts with the program's culture, and that has remained a constant.
I said we've been able to improve on some things, but what has always been here was the camaraderie between the whole team. Like I came here feeling very welcome, feeling like the whole team is welcoming, trying to get me going, trying to give me the best experience right away. And that's what I love about our team.
The main reason I chose BU was also because of the culture. I think especially for us as a senior class, we've been trying to make more improvements on just involving everybody right away, making sure everyone feels super welcome. Like I feel like we've done a really good job to sort of just keep that encouragement and that eagerness, like, and that spirit up.
The culture over the past 4 years since I've been here has just shaped into one that kind of embodies this notion of loving what we do. We're all super passionate about it, and I think that our work ethic and the amount of time that we've put into it throughout this season, it's really an endearing thing.
What really matters is what we think as a team. And I think that's really, really healthy in terms of like just having each other's backs more, understanding more, working for each other, the experiences of working with each other. All that matters is our team in terms of how we treat each other, how we train with each other, how we enjoy the experience together. I think from that, the results come.
That's all the time we have for this episode. The class of 2026 has tossed their caps in the air, and we congratulate all the graduating Terriers for their dedication and wish them continued success. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on BU Terriers Unleashed.